Hey, welcome to part 28. We are looking at DP203 Azure Data Engineering Certification content. If you have not yet subscribed, do so. This channel is dedicated to help you clear cloud certifications, Azure Cloud, Google Cloud, AWS Cloud, and variety of concepts. We are totally focused on helping you clear your certifications. So the focus on the concepts is the key. So let us look at this interesting question. And if you are working in the middleware or messaging kind of projects, you already have some experience with Kafka and etc. So this portion of the question is easy because it is talking about real-time integration. So what are they using for real-time integration? They are using Event Hub. So Event Hub is a data streaming platform, okay, and it uses Kafka. This you should remember, real-time data streaming platform. So you might get confused, okay, what the hell is this animal? You see this diagram, you have sensor data, you have log data, you have sentiment data from Twitter, you have weather data from weather apps and other business applications. All are sending data. So you should have Event Hub in between. Through Event Hub, you can divert it to other applications, maybe for real-time streaming, data analytics, microservices, and so on. So just remember, sensor data you have to put in between Event Hubs. Real-time Twitter data, real-time sentiment data, you have to put Event Hub to ingest the data. And the other thing they are making use of it is Stream Analytics Cloud Job. So this why they uses for real-time analytics from cloud to the edge. So if you read this paragraph, what it says is that you can build this real-time integration very fast. Okay, from zero to production, you can build in minutes. And do you need some extraordinary skills? No, boss. You can use standard SQL. You can use that. Okay. And see, usually we use it for critical workloads. Okay. Otherwise, don't waste your money on such products. If you have critical workloads, and critical means immediately the data needs to move and you need that data immediately to be on your screen, like control room for oil pipelines. If a leakage is happening, you need that sensor data immediately, which is warning that was leakage started. Okay, fantastic. So we are using two products here. That is great. This is your product one. Okay, and this is your product two. So that is great. You are making use of these two products, and you have 120 streaming units. And now, the first time I see 120 streaming units, I have no clue. This is good. This is bad. This is ugly. This is excellent. What is this? I don't know. So, but 120 doesn't seem high. And what is the pain point? You are a doctor, someone comes, you will ask what is the problem you are facing. This guy says, boss, I'm facing a problem of performance. Can you please optimize the performance? Can you tell me what two actions you will take to optimize the performance? Okay, guys, so you come to know the patient is having a headache. Now we will see what medicine to give. So will you give this medicine? Implement event ordering. Event ordering means you will just order the structure, the data. Like if one data came, second data came, you will just order based on, say, the time of arrival. Will that solve your performance issue? No, it will not solve. It will just make sure that the data that comes first is received first, is sent first, whatever. But performance it will not solve. So we will mark this wrong. B says that, guys, let's use UDF functions. There is a guy in your team who will always give ideas which are not useful. Option B is like that. Why will you use UTF? For what? It is just a function, set of function, user defined function. How will it improve performance? No, it cannot at this stage. Now C says that, buddy, let's do query parallelization by partitioning the data output. You mean when the data is sent from this point to this point, they are telling, guys, let's partition it here. So stupid, right? You should have partitioned it here so that parallelly more data could have flown from here to here. What's the use of partitioning the output? Now E says, guys, let's decrease, scale the count for job down. Arey boss, we want performance for job up. More number of jobs will run. You don't get performance issues. If you get performance issues, will you say that, suppose you are driving Ferrari, you are getting performance issue, will you give that guy an advice, boss, drive on first gear? Will you tell drive on first gear? No, you will tell, boss, go on fifth gear, sixth gear, seventh gear. So this is also wrong. See, if you want to know about event ordering, you read this paragraph, why event ordering is not good for performance enhancement. Okay, same way UDF, you want to understand how it is useful, you can write functions in using JavaScript or C sharp. Okay, why do we write functions? For complex calculations, transformations, aggregations on streaming data. And partitioning output, see, you use this when you want to partition the output data, like when you're writing to different files or destinations. It does not improve query parallelization or performance of stream analytics job. Okay, that is the key. So our answers are D and F. D is first, you scale the SU count. Your SU count is 120, maybe you increase it to 200, 240 for job up, like more jobs come in, you increase that. Okay, logical. And you implement query parallelization by partitioning data input. This is the key. Don't get confused with output or input. What to do? Input, this guy is sending data here, so you will partition this so that in parallel a lot of messages can be processed, so your performance will increase. So this is the next question. This is again real-time question, real-time monitoring. Okay, so you are already having a real-time monitoring app. Okay, and what are you monitoring? You are monitoring devices. You are seeing if a device moves more than 200 meters away from the destination designed location, you will get an alert. Okay, immediately it should say that this guy moved outside the zone, we should cut his salary. Okay, imagine this kind of chip or device is installed on your ID cards of your office. So based on that, your salary gets deducted. Imagine some sort of uh, pathetic tracking application. Okay, who will use it? Indian IT companies like Infosys. Narayan Murthy will be a good guy who can say, yeah guys, let's use this also. He's already saying we should work more than 9 hours, so you never know. Now you need to design stream analytics job to process the data for planned app, and you don't want to write code, lot of code. You don't want to write. The more code driven applications you write, uh, manual error opportunities are very high. So you should include stream analytics job. What input type you will use, what function will you use? It is meant, stream analytics, it is meant to go from zero to production within minutes using standard SQL queries. So very little coding. Will you use stream or reference? See, reference we use if you want to do a lookup against a table. No? Here there is no need. Question is not telling that. You just need to stream and uh, like you want that data fast. And which function will you use? Uh, see, the moment I saw the location analytics coming into place, no, I would use geospatial. So I would not use aggregate and windowing. I would use geospatial because I saw this location being brought into the equation. So geospatial, this is a built-in function. It is allows you to perform special operations. See here they are saying the moment this guy moves 200 meters away. So how will that be done? Through geospatial operations. They will perform calculations on geographic data like latitude, longitude, you see this, and geometrics. That is how geospatial function works. Latitude, longitude, very important. Geometrics, very important. You might ask, okay, guy, give me an example of geospatial function. So these are some standard examples. Okay, if you want to know the area of the given geometry, then you use st area. Okay, so if you are interested, pause this and read it. I'm not covering this portion in detail. And when we talk about aggregations and windows, no, so aggregations, it is also a windowing function. Okay, if you want to aggregate certain data over time, like Twitter data is coming every say 10 seconds, you want to aggregate over a minute and say, okay, guys, for last minute, the sentiment was positive. Okay, so that way you can aggregate. Here, that is no use. And similarly, windowing like sliding windows, tumbling windows, session windows of no use in this case because we are very specific about geospatial requirements. Aggregation is also used for reducing the data volume because you go from detail level to aggregate level. Instead of 10 records, you now have one record aggregated. So your volume decreases. So that is beneficial for high velocity data streams. So this would be our answer. Input type stream and function would be geospatial. These two would be our final answer. See this next question, what they are saying is they have Synapse. If you want to build data warehouse, use Synapse. In AWS, you use Redshift. Nowadays, we use Snowflake most of the places instead of Synapse or AWS Redshift. We use Snowflake. That is very popular now. So for you, for answering this question, you will only know we store data warehouse in Synapse. Data warehouse will be comprising of what? It will be comprising of dimensions and facts. In this question, we are talking about fact tables, loading data in fact tables. Dimensions are small tables. Okay, fact tables are large tables, lot of data. Okay, so what is happening? Each batch of incoming data is staged. So before the data is put in Synapse, it is put in a staging location. It is staged. It is processed and made ready for a Synapse. Okay, just like before you are getting married, you get staged. You go to the beauty parlor, you do facial, uh, you set your hair, you trim your beard, and etc. I'm a bearded person, so it's about beard. But if you are clean shave, whatever, you do all sort of things that is important. You're staging yourself for the actual big event. Okay, so that is called staging. In terms of ETL, if you are from ETL, you are already an expert. You already know staging. Okay? You may have done it million times. So you need to ensure incoming data is staged quickly as possible, and you need to configure the staging table. So this guy is saying, boss, how should we configure the table distribution? See, the moment I see I have to do certain things as quick as possible. So what it means is, boss, no foreplay, man. Only climax. Get to the climax. You just have 5 minutes. Don't have time for foreplay. Similarly here, table distribution, you don't have time to waste. Round robin, just put the data as it is, don't worry about hashing logic. See, replicate is disaster. Replicate means you create multiple copies, you have primary copy, you have secondary copy, so replicate is idiotic. So replicate is out of question because it will create multiple copies, and creating multiple copies will increase the time. Hash, see, there is a hashing logic, it will arrange the data as per the hash logic. The hash logic may be based on your employee ID or so on, whatever is the primary key, etc. That may be used for hashing. So round robin is best. If you see this round robin, you can understand you have incoming data, incremental load. When you use this kind of distribution, data is evenly distributed across all compute nodes. So it takes less time because it just throws the data by to ELLA, by to OLLA, by to OLLA. It just distributes. If you use hash, it will not work that way. If you use hash, that guy will say, boss, मुझे ये मत दे, मैं सिर्फ employee ID 2 का data रखूंगा. I can only store data for USA region. I can only store data for India region. It will reject. So it will take a lot of time. Okay, you don't have time, man. Whatever you have to do in 5 minutes only. Okay, guys, with the examples that I'm giving, it is just so that you remember, you can understand. Okay, no need to put in comments. Sometimes people put, hey guys, the moment you use such examples, it shows your class. Yeah, man, whatever is the case. I'm just using this example. Some of them are wrong, but just remember, it will help you grasp the concepts. Okay, don't think about ethics, moral when you are learning here. That is one thing. Okay, and if you are so pure, man, go to other channel. Don't study from this channel. We are not pure, guys. Okay, table structure. Now table structure, what happens with table structure? You have different stuff clustered, column store, heap. See, I'll go quickly on this because this video became a bit longer to explain the concepts. See, since you don't have time, so we use heap. It does not have clustered index. As a breakdown, it will load faster. That is what you want, right? You want to load faster. And other things is heaps can be more storage efficient compared to cluster indexes. But our main point is this only. Other advantages are good, but why will we choose this as an answer is because of this primarily faster loading. Heaps offer faster loading for data. Make them suitable for staging tables. Our question one is staging tables. Staging area, staging zone is what they are talking. Why staging stores temporary data? Okay, so our final answers are round robin, table distribution, and table structure, heap. Okay, if you are not yet subscribed and you are willing to get certified around these different products, please do so. You can become a cloud kernel cloud ninja member. It will give you access to lot of paid content, which is important for certifications. The more you practice, it is important. All paid contents are having very important questions. Go through them, and this channel is dedicated to help you clear cloud certifications: Azure cloud, Google cloud, AWS cloud. Okay, see, I would also tell you to please subscribe to this channel, Gen AI Guru. This is the picture. Right now it has 13 subscribers, but we will add lot more content around Gen AI there. If you want to move towards Gen AI, it will add a lot of benefits for you. It has only 3 videos as of today, but it is very important you go through these, and we will keep posting a lot of stuff. So we are talking about in this video, like for example, we are talking about bedrock models, understand the basic construct. We are talking about co-pilot models here. We talk about how prompt engineering works. Okay, so please subscribe to that channel as well if you want to get onboarded with the Gen AI stuff, because that is very important. The world is moving towards that direction. Each and every company, whether it is Tech Mahindra, TCS, Wipro, Infosys, Cognizant, IBM, Accenture, Oracle, Microsoft, Amazon, everybody is tuned to leverage this to improve their productivity. That is how we will also be able to cut some of the jobs using these uh, productivity hacks. And if you know these Gen AI products very well and technologies, how to maneuver and operate around this, it will help you save your job. Main thing is how to save your job. That is how you have to do it. Okay, see you in the next part. Stay tuned.